have this 720 rolling in. Look at the, I can see everything. It's comfortable. It's loud where I can hear it, but it's not too loud where it's like. But we're in a silver 720S Spider, third McLaren of the day. Guys, I don't know what it is about the month before car week. It's always just kind of dead. There's nothing going on. But I figured I'd take you along for some cool stuff that we're doing around. And we should have, I think we should have one good, really cool car review before car week. But right now we are driving around for the next little bit in the E30 M3. And I told you guys I'm going to show you a bit about what I do for work. So what we're doing right now, I'm going to go park this and take pretty much the polar opposite of this car. This car is unbelievably slow, but really fun and really engaging. What we're taking is kind of on the other end of that for sports cars. Now, this car really is not fast, but it just, again, we have some traffic, but just, you know, going around on-ramps and stuff, this car is just so engaging. Such a nice little manual transmission. Just a classic. Everybody loves you in this thing. Now, when I say we're going to pick up, you know, a really cool car, whatever, we might have more than one cool car to drive today. I really don't know. So the thing about me brokering cars, everything is kind of just like go with the flow and things happen. And I don't know, right? Like I never know what my day is going to look like till I get to that point in the day, which is really fun, but it's also hard to plan for filming for YouTube. Like I've honestly sold a lot of cars. We've had a lot of cool supercars around, but it just like sometimes unexpected, or you know, it's just so busy that I don't even think about filming. But I try to do as much as I can. So today it's a bit of a more calm day, and it'll be kind of fun, you know. We'll have some serious supercars to drive, and we'll go from there and we'll see where else this vlog takes us. I don't know if you guys can see what car I'm in or can tell by the seats, but we're in a McLaren 750S Spider, driven 765, driven 720, never done a 750 yet, so let's see what this is like, but definitely very, very different from the E30. I'll show you this car from the outside when we come out, but we sold this car. I gotta go drop it off in about 2 hours to the buyer, and yeah, we'll go from there, but it should be a pretty good day. Not gonna lie, something about these McLarens, they're just so easy to drive normal. I haven't taken this car out of auto. I don't even know, I haven't touched any of the modes. It's just like, I can see everything, it's comfortable, it's loud where I can hear it, but it's not too loud where it's like too much. I can honestly daily this, but we got some good news. Sorry if there's wind noise, but I'm not gonna put top up. It's summer, like come on. But I thought what I said, maybe other supercars, there was two that I knew there's a good chance. So today we're gonna get to pretty much drive a big part of the McLaren lineup with 720S, 750S, which is this, and then 765. We're also gonna drive a Ferrari today, so it's gonna be a pretty busy day. Okay, so didn't have too much of a chance to show you guys the outside, but this car has all the painted bits. So 720 and 750 look pretty much the same, but you know, this big thing is the 720 had the black kind of grille. Here it's painted, a lot of body color, which I feel like a 750 is kind of like a very good spec 720S. The main difference is kind of in the rear. You have this whole different exhaust, this one big exhaust rather than I think two on the 720, which we will see later in the video because we are going to drive a 720, I think, unless there's a change of plans, but I think still on track. But let's get back in the car. So we have arrived to drop off the 750S. Later on, we're going to be back for this 765 LT Spider, and before that, we got to drive two other cars. But yeah, day in the life. So slight change of plans. We are already going to take the 765 now, and then come back later with the 720, and might do something in between. We'll see. So we are now in the 765. Biggest difference is honestly these bucket seats, the center seats. Now, honestly, I kind of like them better. I don't know what it is for me, but comfort seats on some of these cars really hurt my back. To the point where like being in these bucket seats that at the end of the day do have you in a good seating position, very like upright. My back feels a lot better, and it also just feels cool. Like to have like the bolsters right here, it just feels really cool. Bad news is there's a truck blocking our way on the on-ramp. Good news is it's not going to be too windy to film a little bit, so you guys can probably still hear me. But getting this thing on the highway, it's been since 2022 or 2023 that I've driven a 765 LT. We did a full review on a different shade of blue one, and it was also a Spider. But yeah, not a bad day at work, I gotta say so. I found an issue with the bigger arrow on the 765. Cannot see anything behind me in the rearview mirror. Might as well not even have it. Not gonna lie, I forgot to even film when we got into this car, so I'll film when we come out. But When we sold this car a month ago, I forgot to film that day. It was too hot, too hectic, too busy. But we are in a silver 720 at Spider, third McLaren of the day. When we get out, I'm going to show you the car. But this car, I sold about a month ago now, already getting traded in for that blue 765 we were just driving. So we're going to go drop this back off at the dealership. But 3 McLarens in one day, and I think we might have a bonus delivery of another car tonight. But yeah, this is the 720 Spider. The roof is up, but it's a hardtop. But we delivered this like a few weeks ago. I don't know, that day was too hectic, didn't film anything. But look at the metallic flake on this one. Now it's coming back a month later because this was my friend Nick's car, who also bought the 765 that's in this video. It was his first time driving a McLaren. Immediately when he drove this, he's like, this is the greatest thing ever. Get me a 765 LTA ASAP, which is what that blue one is for. So when I said there's another delivery, Nick didn't just get a 765 today. He also got his dream car, the best midnight purple V-Spec 2 R34 in the world. Record-breaking price, this car, from Cars and from regular.
They didn't make midnight purple V-Spec 2.
I'm sorry, correction. We don't have Jason here, but we have Nick to correct me on everything. But world record price, car bought from Cars and Bids. What a crazy car. The paint, it does not translate on camera. Like, it just, everywhere you go, it shifts into a different color. Like, you look from the back, it's green. There's blue, orange, purple. Like, unbelievable. This is crazy. Just realized, still in the same video, next day, yesterday was all the McLarens. Another situation where kind of busy, forgot to start filming, but yeah, we also just sold this Corvette Z06 that we're in right now. 3LZ package, like all the carbon bits on the outside. I don't know that much about Corvettes, but you know, I've driven the regular Stingrays and I've driven the Z01X. You guys saw it a few months ago on the channel. But now we're in the Z06, kind of the middle range car. This car was crazy hyped when it came out, and now it's kind of like, compared to Z01 and Z01X, it's kind of like a regular Corvette. I'll show you when we get to where we're going what the car looks like. But yeah, just another day in the life. I have to go pick up this Corvette, driving it back at about a 45-minute drive back, getting to know this car a little bit. It's nice and comfortable, not as exciting as I would have hoped, but I think that's because of the comparison to Z01X kind of, right? So, you know, different type of car. Guys, it's actually the next morning, and like I said, it gets really busy, and even when I parked the Z06, I forgot to film the outside, so I'm going to try to keep more on track of that. But right now, it's Sunday morning. We're going to a Sunday's Cars and Coffee. Went to a Sunday's meet a few weeks ago. It was a really, really good turnout. I think it's going to be some pretty good cars. We're in the E30, so I don't know. Let's go see what it's like. Okay, we are at the Sunday's Cars and Coffee. We have the 720 rolling in. Look at the exhaust. Oh no, I had pink exhaust pipes last meet. I guess they changed them. But we also have this early Diablo right here. I believe it's a 91 or 92 based on the big dash, but what cool cars. Still very undervalued. STO behind it. GT4, we're not driving the GT4 today, you guys saw. Got the E30 out. Then we have Zach's Alpha 4C. We just did a full review on that car. 991.2 GT3. Is it a manual? It is. What a great car. Only thing I'll change is the carbon buckets. And then a 0.1. These ones are auto only. Another 0.2. But yeah, I don't know how crazy it's going to get here. But so far for early morning, like, it's not bad at all. A lot of 718s. I'm kind of glad I'm a little different today. But we got the Spider. We got the GT4 RS. And then GT4 almost went to my car, but comfort seats and silver wheels. Aero pack on this Turbo S. Everybody wants the aero pack, and now the new cars you can't get it anymore. There's an issue with production where they don't have, I guess, enough parts, but that's like little lip right here, more aggressive aero on the cars. 750S. Earlier in the video we drove almost an identical car to this one. This one I think has a few more carbon options, or maybe even just black. I don't think it's carbon. AMG GTC R32 GTR. Yeah, we have the E30 right here, and the 720 Spider just pulled in. Pretty good lineup. We got, you know, a mix of E46s. There's like kind of everything here. Not gonna lie, I have a toy of a GT500 in this exact spec yellow. Don't think I've ever seen one in person. That is actually really cool, but we are leaving the meet right now.